Hello everyone, it's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and I am exhausted, not just mentally but physically too. I am so tired of what's been going on with Star Wars. I am so tired of hearing news about it. I am so tired of being upset about it. I'm just tired, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. And it just, I keep thinking of what I should talk about or what I should make videos about. And again, this isn't my full-time job. I just do this because I've loved being a part of a community of people that love Star Wars the way that I love Star Wars and feel the same way about Star Wars and can't stand what's been happening to Star Wars. And it's finally like all catching up with me how exhausting it is to have to constantly deal with this BS that Disney Lucasfilm is spitting out at everyone. I'm very grateful that September is coming up because the rumors are that Kathleen Kennedy is getting the boot and she will no longer be in charge of Star Wars, which is going to be great as long as they get someone that actually loves Star Wars to replace her. I don't have high expectations for them. I honestly don't think anyone at Disney or Lucasfilm has any idea what they are doing. Maybe they should go talk to someone, because I'm pretty sure there's actually some people at this company that love Star Wars and can't stand what's been happening, but because they do not have the power position that Kathleen Kennedy has or one of the higher ups have, they have to hold their tongue because they don't want to lose their jobs. Now, if you actually listen to, not only the people that, you get your, source of revenue from, but you also listen to the people that went to your company that you hired because they love Star Wars and because they are talented people, then, maybe you might get somewhere. Maybe you might learn something and learn about Star Wars and learn how to make a successful Star Wars, franchise sequel trilogy. But you haven't. I don't have high expectations that you will, and just seeing all the new news that's coming out, again, it's exhausting. Watching the Resistance trailer and hearing you say, oh, it's bad because it's a kids show. First off, there are a lot of amazing kids shows that are out there. Let's just look at them. Oh, Finding Nemo. Oh, Pinocchio. Any Disney movie. Obviously, back when Walt Disney was still alive, he refused to call them kids movies. He insisted that they were family movies and they were appropriate for all ages and everyone of all age could enjoy them. So your excuse that this is a kids movie, well, first off, that is not your company policy. That is not what Walt Disney set out to create. So not only are you destroying Star Wars, you're also destroying Walt Disney's memory and his goal for his company. So right off the bat, you're, stabbing your own self in the back for that. But also, like I said, there are plenty of kids movies that are good. There are plenty of kids TV shows that are good. Look at Pokemon. Look at, I guess, Digimon. Look at Dragon Ball Z. Look at Avatar: The Last Airbender. Those are kids movies. They also didn't air at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night, which is a school night. And, I just watching it as an artist, seeing the laziness that they put, and yes, there are shows that are 3D animated that have 2D design that are successful. There are shows like Archer that they basically are using the same animation techniques for Star Wars Resistance. Again, Archer is not a children's show by any means, but that is a successful TV show using that type of animation, but it's dynamic. They go to different places. They don't use lighting to blur out and to white out the bad graphics that you have in there. So you are, in a sense, pouring money into this new animated TV series, but it's not going to be successful. And, using one episode to make your trailer clip that you're releasing out to the universe for all of us to see, Don't use just one episode. Show us what this story is going to be. I don't think anyone wants to watch a story about an annoying teenager that wants to be a pilot. No, we want to see an actual story. You know, we watch Star Wars because it's Luke Skywalker trying to be a Jedi and saving the galaxy from this evil Sith Lord. That is an compelling story that we want to follow. I don't care about this kid wanting to learn how to fly an X-Wing. That is not something that I want to spend my time doing. I will, however, go back and rewatch Ash try to catch them all. I want to see Ash, you know, struggle by catching Pokemon and learning how to become the best Pokemon trainer. That is interesting to me. Not this annoying kid wanting to learn how to be an X-Wing pilot and going around idolizing characters that we don't care about. That's not what you should be doing. That's not where you should be wasting your time and resources and money, because honestly, I don't think the revenue is coming in like you expected to be on your $4 billion investment. So, like I said, I'm just exhausted about just how stupid this all is. It's ridiculously irritating that people that will throw around, well, I worked on this movie, I worked on this movie, and I have all of these qualifications. Well, you worked on all those movies with people that actually knew how to market and how to write and how to, you know, make good, successful movies. And you just happened to be there. So, congratulations for that, for all of you guys and your resumes, but your work ethic and your understanding of the content that you are trying to create is showing, because it's not successful. When you try to ride on the greatness that others created and you expect people to idolize you the way that they idolized others in the past, and you expect people just to basically kiss your feet and appreciate everything that you do, when you honestly aren't doing anything that's worthy of the appreciation that Star Wars once had. Like I said, I'm just exhausted because I should not have to be telling you this. I am not your business advisor. I am not your story overlooking person. Just take some time, study the content that you spent a lot of money on, listen to the fan base who supported it, who made Star Wars what it was. Listen to people that love Star Wars, because you are hurting us. If you want to be successful, you need to take a good look in the mirror, prepare yourself for criticism, because you will receive it, but there's also people that are going to give you constructive criticism. People like me, people like Geeks and Gamers, people like Ivan, people like WorldClassBullShitters, people like Ethan, that just want Star Wars to be successful. Just take a minute and sit back, do some studying, and then come back when you have learned what Star Wars is and what it actually is supposed to be. And then you can start the process of making films, of making TV shows, of writing stories, and you might be successful. You're definitely going to be more successful than you are, but it's going to be very hard for you to come back from this hole that you dug yourself. It is going to take time, it is going to take effort, and it's going to take persistence. If you want to be a Jedi, you have to learn how to be a Jedi, and it does take time, and it takes patience. Master Yoda taught us that you need patience. Luke Skywalker taught us that it takes everything you have to get to the goals that you want to achieve, and you can do anything you set your mind to as long as you keep with it and you are persistent. So if you want to make money on Star Wars, if you want to cash back on this great investment that you made, then do that. Study Star Wars. Understand the characters. Understand why the fan base is so divided. And do what a Jedi would do, which is the right thing, and fix Star Wars.